to TWF Dynamite. I am Jim Ross here with Conan the Barbarian and with Taz. And today on Dynamite, we're going to see Asuka and her ongoing saga and tale with Broken Matt Hardy, as he now calls himself. Sad for clearing my throat here. Wow, Broken Matt Hardy keeps on getting in my business, Asuka says. He got in my business before. The first two fights I had with Batman, he kept on getting in my business. So the way I look at it, Asuka says, he thinks that I would be frightened to go to his house and have a fight. You can't go and have a fight in someone's house right now. Do you know that, Matthew? You think that you're the shit or something. Oh, but let's go look except for clearing my throat, at you, Woken Matt Hardy, or so we call you Broken Matt Hardy again. You started out in IW after you got hit by lightning. Then that's when it all started out. When you were in IW. When you came back to WWE, it got started after you started losing fights to Bray Wyatt. And who knows how it happened in AEW. You just showed up already as Broken Matt Hardy. And you think that everyone will be frightened of you. But I'm not. You below, five and below doll. Yeah. Well, Asuka, apparently me and you are going to finally have that fight we're going to have. Well, that's right. Broken Matt Hardy's in the ring now with Asuka, Jim Ross says. That's right, Conan the Barbarian said. This fight between Asuka and Broken Matt Hardy has gone. Remember how Asuka beat up Broken Matt Hardy and threw him through a board not too long ago. That's right, Taz says. And Woken Matt Hardy or Broken Matt Hardy doesn't really care, because in his head, it's just going to break him more than he's already been broken. And Asuka, since you like to beat up folks, and since you did what you did to Batman, I think since what you did to me, at the end of the day, we should have a board fight. And the loser can go through the board. Well, Asuka says, if you think this is one of your house fights, where you have wrestlers come over to your homestead to wrestle you and fight you, only for you to somehow beat them, like what you did to your brother Jeffrey, like what you did to Bray Wyatt, and what you want to do to Chris Jericho one day, but it's not going to happen to me. Well, that's going to be a little thing here, Diva Talk says, because I believe it is going to happen. Okay? Now, Asuka, I know wakefulness... Sad for clearing my throat. I know wakefulness is your foe. And I can't stand on the board. I wish I can, but I cannot. So the way I look at it... Okay, well, where can I be where I can be seen? Alright, so the way I look at it, Diva Talk says, you two, we're going to have the board fight right here on Dynamite. Alright? And to make sure that this board fight goes off good, I'm going to get someone that going through the board isn't going to be a big deal. Get Algar, my nephew, or whatever. Algar, whatever. Yeah, Annie D, you want me to oversee this fight? Yeah, I do. And maybe it's only actually one thing you can actually do good, Algar. One thing you can actually do good at. Alright, I'll do it. Well, now we got Elgar in the ring now to fight Elgar, a highwayman, who is also known for, you know, who apparently at one point or another, he is a former TWF Hard Needs winner, Jim Ross says. Not very bright, not really that wise. Well, Conan the Barbarian says, we all know the one thing about Elgar, but it's mostly about Broken Matt Hardy or Oscar right now. Yeah, but why would he be a fight lord or a fight overseer or a fight foreman? He's not even good at it. Who's going to try to put so-and-so through the board first? Oscar and Matt Hardy fighting it out here. Oscar, oh! Oscar just kicked Broken Matt Hardy through that board. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Oscar. And Oscar has beat Broken Matt Hardy here by putting him through a board. And Elgar's done his job because now he's out of the ring now. And Woken Matt Hardy's in the ring now. And you can tell that he might not, you can tell that he's... That was wonderful that I went through that board, Oscar. But we will have another fight, Oscar. And that fight, I will forget you. Forget. Why? Because delete, most likely a French borrowed word or a Latin borrowed word. Well, and I understand now that Gorilla Monsoon now is going to catch up. Well, Taz says Oscar beat Broken Matt Hardy here, put him through his board, and I think Oscar is not anyone to be fucked with. I think Broken Matt Hardy has learned that he was not ready for Oscar, Taz says. What do you mean he wasn't ready for, what do you mean? Jim Ross said that he wasn't ready for Oscar. Well, Conan the Barbarian said, Oscar, she did beat Broken Matt Hardy. She did put him through the board. We did see that. But I'm sure this fight between Oscar and Broken Matt Hardy is not going to be done. And she's not ready for her. Oscar's beat Broken Matt Hardy. So that means Broken Matt Hardy is not ready for Oscar. Well, that might be your belief, Jim Ross says. But I know Broken Matt Hardy. I've seen the stuff he's done in IW, and I've seen what he's done in WWE, and I also see what he's done in AEW, so I know what he can do here in the TWF. At the end of the day, I'm sure Broken Matt Hardy will beat Oscar. Well, speaking of that, we got Gorilla Monsoon with Oscar. Oscar, we just saw what you did to Broken Matt Hardy, beating him in the board fight. It's like this, Gorilla Monsoon. I told everyone since I came to the TWF at the end of December of 2016 YL that no one was ready for Oscar. And I show that every day that no one is ready for Oscar. And that means Broken Matt Hardy. I just showed him today on Dynamite that he was not ready for Oscar. Well, you do know that Woken Matt Hardy or Broken Matt Hardy, same wrestler, same Southwood, you do know that he is probably going to have another fight with you, and that is Homestead. Oh, is he going to get a Farseer, get a board maybe? Is he going to get a drink tool and then say that's his house and we go fight in it, and then he has his helper and his wife and his children play shit on me? Is that what he's gonna do? Well, I don't care, Oscar says. I'll miss all of them. I'll miss him. I'll put in my Oscar and I'll make him give up because Broken Matt Hardy is not ready for Oscar. Well, Oscar says that Broken Matt Hardy is not ready for her, but only time will tell if that's true. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, Jim Ross says, for talking with Oscar. We do know Conan the Barbarian said we are going to hear from Broken Matt Hardy before Dynamite goes off, before we dump Dynamite here today. Yeah, I want to hear Conan the Barbarian says. I want to hear from him too, Taz said. I want to see how he's going how he's going to come back from this loss that he took to Asuka. Well, Jim Ross said we're going to broken Matt Hardy back in the ring now. Asuka, you will be fighting me in my homestead. Only Asuka, you were half right. I will forget you. And at the end, Asuka, I will do to you what I've done for others. What I did for my brother Jeff Hardy. What I did for Bray Wyatt. And what I did for Chris Jericho, I will do for Chris Jericho. And what I will do, what I want to do for The Undertaker, I did do for you, Asuka. Me and you, Asuka, it is not done. We will have another fight. And I will beat you. And then I will forget you. Forget. Okay, alright, Diva Talk says, I understand what you're going through. You want to have another fight with, Asuka? Yes, I want to have another fight with Asuka. Well, shift around so I can't stand. Okay. So, you want to have another fight with Asuka. Well, alright, I'll give it to you. Asuka might not like me giving you this fight, but hell, I'll do it. You want to fight Asuka again? Well, it's on. Well, anyway, it looks like that is all the time we have here for TWF Dynamite. I am Jim Ross for Conan the Barbarian and Taz. We hope you like Dynamite, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.